Camping honestly is one of the most rewarding and freeing activities. You set up everything by yourself, and after all the hard work, you get to enjoy the beautiful scenery and a barbecue. Isn't it the best? If you're a camping lover and are tired of going to the same place to camp, then we got you. Here's a list of some of the most popular countries for camping around the world that you definitely want to check out. First up, Iceland. Do we even need to elaborate? What's a better place to spend the night if it's not under the beautiful northern lights? The stars shining brightly in the whole night sky. It's the most mesmerizing thing you'll ever experience. Not only that, Iceland is home to some of the most stunning landscapes you'll ever see. Iceland may be an expensive country, however, camping already cuts down on a lot of other expenses, which is a huge bonus itself. But camping in Iceland is fairly cheap anyway. You can rent a site for just $10 a night. You can also set up camp in free public land, though it's one night in each spot. And then we have Australia. Be it deserts or beaches, Australia has it all. Honestly, if you're thinking about going outside of the country for camping, Australia is one of the top candidates you should consider. With the beautiful beaches, with the sun shining on the ocean water, or the sunny terrains with amazing landscape, you'll never regret choosing Australia. Maybe only if you're scared of animals. Both paid and free campsites are available. People even pitch tents at the rest stops. Getting off the main road is the best option for you if you're looking for a free place to spend the night. You can head into the vast tropical forests of Queensland or the sandy beaches of Whitsundays. Just be careful of the wildlife, because one thing that's certain about Australia is that you will definitely encounter a dangerous species, so better be prepared for it. Another on the list is Indonesia. You might be wondering why Indonesia is on this list, because no one would think Indonesia would be one of the best sites for camping, and we don't blame you for that. It's because no one talks about how amazing this country is. Filled with hundreds of tropical islands and landscapes, Indonesia is definitely a country you want to go to for spending the night in the wild. The weather, the scenery, and literally everything are perfect for you to set up a camp. Just be mindful of your surroundings if you're camping alone, not just in Indonesia, but anywhere. Next up, Kyrgyzstan. If you're someone who loves mountains and hikes, then Kyrgyzstan is the country for you. It's such an underrated gem. It's quite sad because Kyrgyzstan has some of the most beautiful mountains and landscapes you'll ever see. The backdrops and scenery look like a painting. It's actually unreal. And to make everything better, trekking and camping in Kyrgyzstan are completely free. And the people of Kyrgyzstan still prefer to live a nomadic life, so you'll find lots of nomadic camps around, and these people pride themselves on their hospitality, so you can get food and a warm cup of tea if you decide to stop by one. If you plan on hiking, make sure you're properly geared up because the track goes up to 3,000 meters, and you want to be equipped with the proper camping gear and warm clothes to survive the cold altitude. And now, we have the United Kingdom. You didn't expect us not to talk about the UK when talking about the best camping sites, right? It's not even up for debate. The United Kingdom is one of the most popular and breathtaking countries for camping. You're on vacation in the UK and you decide to stay in a hotel? We'd say you're missing out. The never-ending green hills, magical woodlands, and castle ruins that make you feel like you're part of Harry Potter. Not only that, but imagine waking up by the mystical waters in Scotland and trekking the coastal trails in England. You'll be missing out on so much if you decide to stay in a hotel. Why not explore the amazing country and mesmerizing landscapes instead? Next on the list is New Zealand. Do you like beaches or stunning green hills? Well, New Zealand has it all. No matter the terrain you're looking for, you can find the perfect camping site for you in New Zealand. What makes it even better is that camping is permitted on all public land in New Zealand. Yes, you heard that right. New Zealand has a freedom camping system that allows people and tourists to camp on any public land. There are also free campsites available in New Zealand for its travelers. Just a reminder though, they may be free of charge, but you have to be responsible and follow some rules to stay. Some of the most visited places include Mount Maunganui, Mokorori Beach, Pukai Hut, Mueller Hut, Moke Lake Campground, Lake Pukaki Reserve, etc. So ready your passports and book the flights because you definitely don't want to miss out on such an amazing opportunity. And now, Japan. What comes to your mind when you hear the word Japan? We hope it's not anime. Jokes aside, for us, it's the sakura cherry blossom trees. The pretty pink trees are definitely one of the most beautiful sights in the world. Choosing Japan as your camping site is a 100% win. Like, you just can't go wrong. Amazing scenery? Yes. Mouth-watering food? Yes. Cheap campsites? Yes, yes, yes. Some of the camping sites that you can choose from are Shinbashi Sandaru Koen Campsite, Yagaji Beach Campground, and Konashidira Camping Retreat, etc. Make sure to follow the rules to not trash or destroy nature, and don't disturb others. Up next, Finland. We believe once you see the northern lights, it's hard to go back. The hypnotic night sky is impossible to forget. However, going to the same country gets a bit boring, right? This is why, for a change, you can consider Finland, which is also home to the northern lights as well. Most campsites in Finland are either by the water or in a forest, so be prepared for the unimaginable beauty. Finland even allows wild camping, which is forbidden in a lot of countries, but you should follow some important rules, one of them being to never light a bonfire, especially if you're in the forest. A simple mistake can lead to the huge destruction of the beauty of nature, so be careful. Campfires are also only allowed on private land with the owner's permission. And now, Georgia. Surely you didn't expect Georgia to be on the list, but hear us out. Georgia is a small country surrounded by mountains, beaches, rivers, and so much more. You have so many options to choose from, and not a single one will disappoint. Whatever you choose, you'll find yourself in a relaxing and beautiful place, perfect for camping. Some of the best locations to set up camp in Georgia are Tobavarchkili Lakes, Datvistvari, Inkavsireti, Stepansminda, Paravani Lake, and Tusheti Bakorna. If you prefer a paid site, then Dingo Camping Kutaisi and Zeta Camp are some of the best. Another on the list is Canada. Canada truly is one of the most stunning countries in the world. With beautiful national parks and reserves, you're never going to run out of places to camp. There are several sites in Canada that are being managed by the Parks Canada, and surprisingly, some of them even have Wi-Fi, which is personally a great thing. You will need a permit to explore the wilderness, but all the efforts will definitely be worth it. And now, we have Kenya. If you love camping in the wild and enjoy safari, then Kenya is the perfect country for you. You can find numerous paid and public sites in the mountains, deep in the forest, and more. You can also find a campsite with wild animals at Lake Paradise. Honestly, Kenya is a great place for camping if you're someone who likes to be adventurous and enjoy wildlife. Up next, Chile. Not everyone prefers adventurous or exciting camping trips. For some, camping is a way to relax by closing your eyes and swinging on a hammock. If you're the type of person that prefers a calm, relaxing trip, then Chile might be the place for you. The country is rich in nature and has endless landscapes, peaceful lands and scenery that will hypnotize you. You can find beaches, volcanoes, mountains, and so much more in Chile. However, the unfortunate thing is camping is not legal everywhere in Chile, and it's also expensive compared to other countries. But if it's for a long-needed vacation, then we don't see a problem with spending a little extra money. Lastly, India. If you're a tropical person and love forests, then you might want to consider India as your next camping location. India has some of the best camping sites, or at least used to. A few years back, the Indian government restricted some of the campsites to protect nature. They mainly included forests, rivers, and reserves. However, no worries, because there are paid sites available for you to camp in. They're not overly expensive and are in the middle of the forest too. Waking up to the sounds of birds and wildlife doesn't sound too bad, right? That's a wrap for this video. So which country are you going to choose as your next camping site? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.